I think I wanted to be involved in The Impossible because I like the script very much, and for me that's always the first box that you have to tick, is the script, regardless of who else is going to be in the movie or who's directing it. I think if a script is not really good, it's harder to make a really good film out of that. So I like the script very much. I like there's something very honest and true about it, and in a simplicity in a way that made it very brutal, made it very vivid, which I liked. I mean, I suppose in the big sense of it, it's very difficult for people to grasp the scale of a disaster like this. It's very complicated to get your mind around something that killed thousands and thousands of people. And maybe by watching one family's experience through something like this, it gives us a greater understanding of that. And then when something like this happens again, maybe people will relate more to the suffering and the trauma of that kind of event, and be more willing to help. I mean, that would be a nice goal if there was one.
But what I liked about it was how the family is connected and disconnected and lost and uncertain from one moment to the next, and all good things to play in terms of emotions and fear. And I knew it would be a big job, but I didn't quite know it was going to be this hard. It went on and on and on for like 7 months. We just been filming city to city, country to country. It's been a big experience. It makes it easier and harder in different ways. Easier in that you've got a voice of truth that is there to remind you and how serious it was, or even if it's not about something as serious as this, just having them give you ideas, basically. But it also makes it a pressure because you feel, they went through all this. I bet I really need to honor it with as much truth as what it felt like at the time. I mean, it'll never be the same, but you want to get as close to it as you can.
Well, I read the script and it was incredible. I mean, I've never heard such an amazing story, and the thing that got me was it's a true story as well. So it means that this family this tragedy had happened to them, and not just to them, but to the thousands and thousands of people that were there. So it kind of I wanted to do something for them, like maybe making this film would help Lucas find Ben Sturm again, or it might give them a way of telling their story to the world and making sure that they know what's happened and how it happened.
Okay, so someone is looking here, and the two of you are looking here. No, someone.
I don't want to think it's just an entertainment film. I really believe it's an experience. I left the door open so that the audience could leave the theater with something to think about.